All right, this is a video of me going over the review sheet. Since I'm not here today, I wanted to make sure you had an explanation. So if I were you, I would check my answers, and then whatever I got wrong, I would skip around and go to that part of this video so you can see how to do that particular problem. Okay, so starting with this number one, I'm going to remember I'm thinking about this as an equation where I have the left side and I have a right side. So on the left side, 2x minus 3x is a negative 1x. And I have equals 15. There's nothing else to simplify on either side. So I'm ready to put it together and solve for x. To solve for x, I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1. And in the end, get x equals 15 divided by negative 1, so negative 15. Number two, I have to distribute first. So again, I'm going to deal with the left-hand side of this equation first. I'm going to get 6x minus 3 equals negative 21. I'm as simplified as I can be, so now I'm going to start peeling everything away from x. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. I'll get 6x equals negative 18. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 6 and get x equals negative 3. Number 3, I have to distribute first. Here's the equation split. So I'm only distributing the 4 to these two. So I have 20 minus 4x minus 2x equals 25. I still have more to reduce over here. Negative 4x minus 2x is a minus 6x. Now that's simplified as much as it can be. I want to get 6x alone, but I first have to get rid of the constant here, or the number that doesn't have a variable. 20 is positive, so I'm going to subtract 20 from both sides and get negative 6x equals 5. Divide both sides by negative 6. X equals negative 5, 6. Leave your answer like that. Don't put it in a decimal, or it's going to get weird. Number 4, I'm going to reduce the left-hand side. So I'm going to combine these two like terms of 7x. And I'm also going to combine the two numbers that don't have x's. 15 minus 30 is a positive, is a negative 15. So a minus 15 equals negative 40. Add 15 to both sides. We're going to get 7x equals negative 25. Divide both sides by 7. X equals negative 25 over 7. That cannot be reduced. That's my final answer. Okay, number 5, I have multiple distributing to do. So the 3 gets distributed to these guys. So I'm going to have 3x minus 6. And the 2 gets distributed here. So I'm going to have plus 6x minus 12 equals 20. Next, I have to combine my like terms. So I have 9x out of those. And a minus 6 and a minus 12 makes a minus 18. Now I'm going to start peeling away. I end up with 9x equals 38. Divide both sides by 9. X equals 38 over 9. Number 6, I'm going to distribute. So I'll have negative 12x plus 14. I'm distributing here as well. Now keep in mind, this 2 is negative. So when I distribute, it's negative 2 times x makes minus 2x. Negative 2 times 1 makes minus 2. Oops, that's a negative 25. I've got my like terms to put together. I've got my regular numbers to put together. And now I'm ready to start peeling. So take the 12 away from both sides. Divide both sides by negative 14. X is going to equal 37 over 14. A negative over a negative makes a positive x. All right, now we got the fraction. So number 7, I see that 5 is my only denominator, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 5. I'm doing 5 times 2/5 gets me 2. 5 times 3x gets me 15x. 5 times 4 gets me 20. I need to peel away from the x, so to do that, I don't mess with the division first. I got to get rid of this 2. This 2 is positive, so I'm going to subtract 2 from each side. Negative 15x equals 18. Divide both sides by negative 15. And x equals, I don't want to leave it as negative 18 over 15 because 3 goes into both of those. So I want to reduce that. Your calculator will also do that for you. 3 goes into 18 6 times and into 15 5 times. So there's my final answer. Number 8, I need to multiply the entire thing by 4 so that all of the denominators will cancel. Again, I'm looking for that number that all of the denominators go into evenly. So I end up with 6 minus 5x equals 21. Subtract 6 from both sides. I have negative 5x equals 15. Divide both sides by negative 5, and we have x equals negative 3. All right. 10, number 9, I'm going to multiply everything by 4. I'll have 40 equals negative 1x. Whoops. 40 minus 1x equals 36. Subtract 40 from both sides. Negative 1x equals negative 4. And divide both sides by negative 1, so we have x equals 4. Okay, number 10, now I'm doing proportions. So when I have that big fraction on the one side, I consider the 6 to be 6 over 1, and I cross multiply. So 3 times 6 is 18. 1 times 5x minus 2 is just 5x minus 2. And now I go ahead and peel away. So 5x equals 20. Divide both sides by 5, x equals 4. Number 11 is another proportion, but this time the fractions are both set up already. So 5 times 2 makes 10. 3 times this is 3 times 3x minus 2. That has to get distributed. Then I peel away. Divide both sides by 9. X equals 16 over 9. That cannot be reduced. That's my final answer. Number 12, I need to multiply everything by 30. 5 goes into 30, so does 2, so does 3. Nothing smaller will work. So 30 times 2/3, put that in your calculator, 30 times 2/3, and you should get 20. 30 times 3 is 90. 30 times 1/5 is 6. 30 times 1/2 is 15. Combine your like terms on this. Add 90 to both sides. We've got 26 equals 105. 26x. Divide both sides by 26. And x is going to be 105 over 26. That does not reduce anymore. Okay, that's it. Hopefully you got something out of that, and we will regroup. Well, not we will regroup, but you're going to have your quiz tomorrow. So make sure you are prepared. Have a great day.